in the building. We are here at Pulaski County Gym. It is February 19th. It's a Monday to start of the week, and we got the Monday blues rolling, but don't worry. We're coming back here with you for this home game where the Lady Maroons are squaring off against the visiting South Laurel Cardinals. Coming in here, South Laurel is 17-11, 5-1 in district. Head coach Chris Souter, it's a name that sounds familiar because he's won a couple of state titles in our region, from Mercer County. He's on the sidelines and at the helm of South Laurel. And this should be a contest, but it's a little bittersweet because we're going to be saying goodbye to two of our own seniors, Maggie Holt and Sydney Martin. This is a goodbye in the sense that this is the last this is the last broadcast we're doing at home for this group. They still have some basketball action ahead of them and hopefully a huge March run that's left of them too. Of course, the girls' region tournament's going to be held at Lincoln County this year. Boys' region tournament is flip-flopping, and we're hosting it here at Pulaski County Gym. But James, I don't know if I've been talking blindly live or not. I don't know if we have to repeat it or not. But James, you're back. We're talking about the head coach of South Laurel here, Chris Souter. Sounds a lot familiar because he's won a couple of state titles. But coming into this competition, we just brought you a competition where Saturday it was a mixed atmosphere before our doubleheader where our girls took on the visiting Meade County, came out victorious in that matchup. The final score against Meade County Saturday was 78-56 Lady Maroons, and it was all Sydney Martin. Does that continue here tonight? Do we see Sydney Martin just on a tear?
Well, here's one thing I do know, and you saw me pregame going down there to talk to Coach Souders. Coach Souders was one of those coaches that I told him I hated it when you were in the 12th region. I hated coaching against you because at that time it's Coach Miller and you couldn't beat Mercer County back in the day. As you said, they won back-to-back state titles in 2018 and 2019. The man then went off to coach a little while for college basketball, decided that wasn't right, and then got back in the high school game by going down to. So one thing I do know, he's going to build a program at South Laurel, and I would almost put my house on them winning the region within the next 3 years. That's how confident I am in this coach. Now, he won't do it this year because I think he's too young. So a lot of his time that he's getting right now, 7th graders and 8th graders playing up and some freshmen. I think he told me he had 3 starting freshmen and 1 starting senior, and I forget what the other starter was. But that's extremely young. What I do know, going back to look at his, I expect a lot of 1-2-2 full court traps. I expect maybe a little mix up of 1-2-1-1 or even a 2-1-2. But he mixes up his full court and his half court traps, and it confuses you sometimes offensively. So I expect to see a lot of that tonight. So I expect a lot of free throws just by the style of play that they play. Now I'm going to say this. I expect this game to be a close game for Pulaski. Now, if I'm predicting, I'll probably say Pulaski by 2 or 4. I'm not going for us big in any shot or imagination. I'm going to tell you, South Laurel could pull this game out. Now, you may make James Murray look like a fool right here, but I know Souders can coach. I know he's got some young talent. We talked he's 5-1 in the district. He told me Corbin is a little better than us, but we beat Corbin in an upset at Corbin. So that says a whole lot because right now it's probably North Laurel 1 and probably Corbin 2 in that region, and he's probably number 3 or 4 in the 13th this year. So, Brandon, lace them up. We're going to have a good last game for the Lady Maroons.
Well, speaking of defense, where you mentioned that's interesting to hear. Defensively, Coach A is going to bring his Lady Maroons in here, maybe similar to what we saw this weekend in the last several broadcasts and games this season, where we are running the diamond trap full court, and then that falls back into a zone, mixed zone with man principles. And defensively, James, that's where we ran into, even on Saturday we noticed competition, ran into a little bit of hiccups that we saw where there was a lot of turnovers. One thing I would like to see our Lady Maroons do is just, especially going into March, tighten up that area of taking care of the basketball, because it's going to get into a game where every possession is going to matter, and you're going to need that come tournament time. And I would say who's going to play big if the Lady Maroons is going to come out in this is going to be none other than Madeline Butcher. Madeline Butcher running the point guard. Her shooting has been top notch, and then I'm going to say the stellar defensive play of Hannah Murray is going to step up. I think Brooklyn Thomas is going to do what Brooklyn Thomas is going to do. I want to see her rebound, and offensively she gets rewarded. Maggie Holt, I want to see her become prime Maggie Holt that we're all used to seeing, the one that's cleaning up the boards, call her Miss Windex, and doing all those things. And when you're playing defense and you're rebounding, everything else falls into place. So in this game, James, where you mentioned where it's going to be a well-coached, very disciplined South Laurel team defensively, I like to see our Lady Maroons take care of the basketball and take advantage of this and get a big win rolling into next week, because next week is district time. It's where our Lady Maroons is #1 in the district, and we want to see them march on with Uncle Mo.
Well, what I did notice out there, Brooklyn Thomas is jumping up and down, full of energy. She's got the best hair on the court right now, so somebody did her braids tight tonight. So she looks like she's ready for the game. Now, I got a little scoop for you. Now, Coach A, you might want to get rid of this before the region tournament. But did you know, fans may not, but I got the inside scoop today from 2 different people, why we made so many behind-the-back passes on Saturday?
Why is that?
Coach A has a little financial incentive where the girls get paid so much money if they do a behind-the-back pass, and whoever they pass it to has to make the shot. So it's got to be an assist from the behind-the-back pass. So we might need to clean that up before regional tournament, Coach. We can have some fun with a big lead, but I don't know if I trust that behind-the-back when it comes time to play a Rock or Southwestern or Danville Christian. Okay, but that's my sources may be wrong, but I trust both of my sources today.
I remember
okay,
hearing.
so we're ready to go. So, hey, great matchup. 8 minutes to go. Last home game for the girls. So, like you said, it's going to be a sad night because this is Maggie and Sydney's last game you and I will ever call, unless they do us a favor and make it to Rupp Arena. And then Coach Miller will have you and I on the floor like we did last year. And I know you were in heaven because we talked about it, dude. You were the happiest person I've ever seen on Rupp Arena's floor. But me, you, and Dalton down there had a great time down on the floor. And behind the scenes at Rupp, man, we can't thank Coach Miller enough for that experience.
Oh, no, that was great. And what was even great was me being a doubter on Saturday and us coming out victorious in a hostile environment in Auburn. But no, this is great. I would obviously I'm a homer and I'm biased, and I want what's best for these young ladies. I want to see them march on because I feel like they deserve it. But we know, gosh, I hate hearing that, and I hate that opposing coaches might hear that we are doing behind the back passes. That's I don't know. I feel like with jinxes. But anyway, guys, stick around. It's Maroon Sports Network. It's Maroons. It's Cardinals coming up next after this commercial break.
Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY 70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400. Ruckles. Got a nasty pest or infestation that you just can't get rid of? All-around termite and pest control can help. Whether you are dealing with a minor pest issue or a full-blown infestation, we have the expertise and experience to handle it. Our team of experts are equipped with the latest tools and techniques to ensure that your property is completely pest-free. Call to schedule your appointment today at 606-219-5037. 5 stars out of 5 stars per Google reviews. That's, again, 606-219-5037. No pest we can't help. Crane and Boom Services of Kentucky. Whether it's trusses, air conditioner unit, swimming pool insert, hot tub, signs, flagpole lifted, or a grain bin moved, if you can't lift it, Josh can. Remember, Crane and Boom Services of Kentucky for all of your lifting needs. No job too big or small. Crane and Boom comes 100% recommended by Maroon Sports Network. So call 606-305-1832 and ask for Josh. Crane and Boom.
Time to shine, yeah! Watch me now. Watch me now! Watch me now.
Let's give a shout out to one of our hardest working seniors, Mr. Tucker Gover. Tucker's the owner-operator of Grime Busters, and he will make anything look new, from vinyl siding and sidewalks to 18-wheelers. Plus, he does lawn maintenance and more. Just look at this picture of a before and after. Save your time and drop him a dime. Call Tucker at 606-425-2580. And remember to turn your dirty into purdy.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support. 12th Region Sports is a social media.
Talk a little bit. We've got the big news is you and I and the crew are going to do every game of the boys regional tournament.
Yes.
Fans. So March 6th, 7th, 10th, 11th.
Right here at Pulaski County Gym, yeah. That's going to be March Madness here for high school basketball, the boys region.
I'm going to say that we have the best regional tournament in the state. Now, I'm going to be biased, but we've got probably 6 teams of the 8 can legitimately win region.
Absolutely. It's always tough. The 12th region, historically, the best team doesn't always win if you go back and look through history books. But, it's always primed to be a good one and action-packed. So
now, last night I'm watching my man Kenny G doing the 12th region news, and they got a podcast that they do, or video feed, on Sunday nights or Monday nights, depending. So I just happened to be on Facebook, saw him and White Raven Media be live on there. And they were just talking, man, about how they had one fan that had a question at the end of the night, and it was a great question. They want to do some research. Has there ever been a regional tournament that either Lincoln County or Pulaski County both have it, one of the two have it been in the regional tournament? This year is a very real possibility that both may not make it, because Lincoln will get Mercer.
Wow.
And then Pulaski gets Rock. And we know Rock can play. We lost by 1 on Friday night.
Yeah.
I still feel confident that we get by Rock. But you got to play the game. Injuries can happen. Missed free throws can happen. A weird bounce can happen off a rebound.
Right.
So
that's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a really tight game at Rockcastle.
Fans need to travel for that game is what we're saying. Yeah. Now let's focus back on the ladies. Brandon, we saw some excellent JV basketball tonight. I got here at halftime, and it was 25-23. And then the girls exploded. They scored they held South Laurel to 6 points after half, ended up winning 40-something to 25.
Yes, those 8th graders can ball, man. Caroline Heist, Michaela Monroe.
Was the steals and the layups and the 3 she hit from the volleyball court where we put the little stake down. I'm going to call that
she's a little gunner,
what do you say, 25-footer?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. You said it was right on the volleyball cup.
Right on the volleyball
court. It was unbelievable.
All right, fans, so we're going to get ready here for starting lineups here soon. So we got South Laurel Cardinals here, and we got the Pulaski County Lady Maroons. So they just went over to deliver something over here.
Looks like Jelena.
mom and dad.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fans
we
of
love
the
Jelena.
year.
We're big fans of Jelena and Jed Mounts and the whole crew. Jayla Taylor, Jeremy Taylor, Miles Taylor. All right, fans, stay tuned as the lovely voice of Jeff Litton goes ahead and does starting lineups.
Absolutely.
The visiting South Laurel Lady Cardinals and your Pulaski County Lady Maroons. For tonight's game, I ask everyone to please stand and remove your hats as we honor the playing of our national anthem.
Sports Network. Thank you all viewers and listeners for tuning in, and South Laurel fans for tuning in to watch your team. Thank you for choosing Maroon Sports Network for your home. And we have the visiting South Laurel Cardinals being announced right now. Number 2, Jamie Buenaventura, a junior, a forward. Number 4, Macy Messer, a freshman right here. Next, a forward, number 54, Peyton Mabe is a freshman. And then we have a guard.
54 is a freshman?
Yep.
Man, looking at her, I would say she's
Number
a senior
14,
because
Shelby Mills, also a freshman.
she looks physically mature. Like she's got a basketball body.
And number 11, Aubrey Bundy. And South Laurel is wearing the black with the off-color gray trim with the old school Cardinal head tonight as the road team wearing the black. Black's always an intimidating color.
All right, here's our starting lineup, so fans get ready to enjoy this. Our man Bradley Merritt from college running our mobile cam tonight.
Came in off the road. Starting for the Maroons, number 20, running the car, running the show is Madeline Butcher, a sophomore. Number 25, also a sophomore, Hannah Murray, the Murr lady. Starting at forward, number 15, Brooklyn Thomas, freshman, or I'm sorry, sophomore sensation. So 3 sophomores starting here. And finally, our 2 seniors, Maggie Holt and number 31, all-time leading scorer for Pulaski County Lady Maroons, Sydney Martin. Well, James, you got me pumped about this because it's a South Laurel team that you said very well coached, very well disciplined. The defense and the defensive assignments is going to be something to watch, along with the who's going to adjust where. I'm excited for this competition here.
Looks like the girls are having fun, so it looks like the body language is a big positive before the match, and that's one thing I like to see.
They look loose. Maggie's, we know from volleyball season, always smiling, but this is a very young South Laurel team.
Got some sort of dance going on there. It's almost like a two-lady tango.
It's almost too loose.
All right, here we go.
Very,
Maggie Holt.
very young.
Maggie wins the tip. Beats T goes and gets it.
7th grade, 8th grade, freshman. They have no seniors on the roster for South Laurel.
The future is very bright then, but we also saw that for us, man.
Maggie Holt.
Look at her deep.
The Butcher for 3.
That looked good. Go get it, Hannah.
Hannah Murray runs it down on the sideline. She steps on the baseline. They're going to call her out of bounds.
So that would be a rebound and a turnover for my little niece, but that was the way to chase it down in the corner.
Buenaventura taking the ball out of bounds here for South Laurel. Passes it in to number 14, Shelby Mills. Mills gets it to number 54, back to Buenaventura. In the corner is number 11 for 3. Hits the side iron and rolls in.
What a friendly bounce our rims give sometime. That's a little backspin, Brendan.
Aubrey Bundy letting it go and gets on the
good
board.
Pass, Sid.
Brooklyn Thomas.
BT, oh my gosh. Sydney is such a good rebounder these last 2 games. She doesn't give up on a shot, Brendan. I'm really impressed with what she's been doing.
That's the rebounding. When she gets aggressive on the defensive end, it's big. In and out there.
That one seemed like it should have went in.
Yeah. In and out is Mills.
Hannah Murray. Splash.
Murray lets it go.
Good job, my little niece. Way to knock that down, baby. So proud of you.
Picking up where you left
Okay, here we go.
Here is, trying to keep up here, number 14, Shelby Mills in the corner with the ball now for South Laurel. Gets it to the top to Bundy.
Oh, back
number
door.
4
You got to see
gets
that
it back to Mills on a back cut off the glass and in.
What did I tell you about the full court pressure,
Messer.
Brendan? Back from the MO from the old days.
Nice pass.
You see me for the scouting report.
Messer passes the eye test there. Good eyes.
Oh, wow. What a one-handed layup. Mad puppy going to the rack.
Butcher with contact, playing through contact.
Jump ball, jump ball, jump ball. That was the old Butcher Murray double team that got that jump ball there. So those 2 sophomore sensations able to get it. But when we won the tips, it's going to be South Laurel ball.
Scrappy bunch South Laurel has here. Well coached, very well disciplined. Age is just a number. It doesn't matter. They're playing like a senior group here, taking care of the basketball, defending.
Oh, good job, BT.
And I say that, and they turn it over. Turnover there goes from Messer. Here's Martin in the corner up in
Good
a
ball
hurry.
movement. I'm impressed by that ball fake and swing it around.
Butcher now in the corner catches the pass from Holt. The defense, you said, James, here's a zone from South Laurel. Holt's going to let it go from the top of the key.
Beautiful, beautiful. The hammer from the top of the key. Girls are playing well so far.
Holt's first three-point attempt.
Ooh, I really didn't see that one. I thought maybe she fell on her own, but we got 2 free throws coming up.
Shelby Mills, that was her on the play for South Laurel.
5'5" freshman guard.
They're going to call the foul on Brooklyn Thomas. That'll be her first.
Brandon, we were talking a little bit earlier. We're so looking forward to baseball and softball seasons, but we still going to enjoy basketball.
Oh, absolutely. This is the time of year in the Bluegrass where this is what it's all about.
Some of my favorite months are January, February, March, and just because of high school and college basketball.
I think of the boys basketball team from South Laurel in 2001 that went to the state tournament with Richie Riley and a heck of a squad there. Nate Ballantyne played on that team. So basketball is in the blood in London for sure. Here is Butcher trying to break the press
Cross
to
it
Martin.
over.
Martin's going to take it
Left-handed.
and try to lay it up with her offhand. It's
Look
no
at
good.
Mad Puppy go and get
Butcher
that thing.
goes in and gets the rebound. Holt finds Brooklyn Thomas in the corner. She's
Got her
going to let
feet
it
set.
go.
Wow, what a pretty three. Dang. They are on fire to start with.
5 Maroons have scored.
Go get it, Hannah
James.
Murray. Dive.
Parity here.
Dive. Jump ball again.
That's Mabe on the floor for South Laurel. They're going to call it jump ball.
So we have 5 starters have all scored
Yep.
within the first 2.5 minutes of the game.
Good spread right there. It means a very unselfish basketball. Trying to break the press is Holt with a Hail Mary pass to Madeline Butcher. He's going to bring it up and slow it down here for the Maroons.
Now, I'm not really going to sell that one out as a Hail Mary because that was just to the top of the key. That
It
wasn't-
hung up there for a while.
Yes,
It was a
hung
Doug
a while.
Flutie
You could have
pass.
called it a duck, but I ain't going to call it a Hail Mary.
Here is Sydney Martin in traffic.
And one
Again,
left-handed.
offhand.
Wow.
Martin's leading all scores for the Maroons right now with 4. Mabe breaks it to
Oh, good
Messer.
hands again by Brittany.
And they're going to say
Wow.
it's deflected out of bounds by the Maroons. It's going to stay with the Cardinals underneath their own goal.
Brittany's doing a really good job of getting back and deflecting and changing what could be layups. So
Bundy inbounding, finding Mabe.
That's
Look,
too easy.
Nice pass,
Oh,
but
wow.
she can't finish.
Outlet. I love the outlet right here. Mad Puppy going to cross it over. Jump
Long
shot.
2.
Wow. Okay. BT, go get it, girl.
Got the rebound with 2 hands, James, and then
kept
she's
it
fouled.
high.
Yeah,
And kept it high.
very well fundamentally played there by Brooklyn Thomas. She is an athlete.
Brandon, you know, we got these 5 on the floor and all the bench players too. But it would be so hard to pick out our favorite players because all 5 of these impress
Yeah.
us with all the things they do on the court.
Absolutely, they do. This is, of course, Maggie.
BT,
and
you didn't impress me
Sydney.
on that free throw. So
You
you
and
got to
I.
make this one to get back in my good graces.
There's not enough time for us to talk about Maggie and Sydney on here for the rest of this broadcast,
All right,
but
make
mean
it
a lot
big
to
time.
us.
Yes, sir. Good
scores.
job, BT. Ralston
got
is
4.
in. Come in for my little niece, so 1 subs in for 25.
Taylor Ralston in for Hannah Murray. And here is Buenaventura, gets it into Mills, number 11. Or, I'm sorry, Bundy. Buenaventura finds an open lane, tries to put it off the glass.
On.
Looks like it's off the foot of Sydney Martin,
Nope,
really.
off number 4.
Wow. We got away with that one. It looked like...
No, it went off 4.
Did you see it?
Yeah, no argument at all. It was bang, bang, but they got it.
Maggie Holt now is going to bring it up. Point forward. Finds Ralston. Ralston quickly to Martin. Martin trying to find Butcher in the
That should have
corner.
went over to BT and let her went over to the corner, which I don't blame her. I mean, that was the extra pass, but I really felt like that should have went boom, boom.
Chest pass, bounce pass. Here we go. Inbounds Holt to Butcher. Butcher's going to call the offense here for the Maroons.
Deep.
Holt's
Got
going
her
to let
feet
it go.
set. Splash. Maggie Holt. Chris Souders has had enough. 19 points in less than 4 minutes. Brandon, once again, 76. We're on pace for 148 again at the start of the game, which is crazy.
Maggie Holt is 2 for 2 from behind the arc right now for the Maroons. Red hot.
The way that we have started the last 2 games, gives me a lot of optimism for the regional tournament, because if we're going to shoot like that, Brandon
You can
Forster,
shoot.
we can beat any team in the region.
Shooting and guard play. That's what's built for tournaments. And, you know, if you want to punch your
take
ticket.
it to the next level, and you know I've already said this, but Sydney crashing the boards like she's been doing on what appears to be layups. Like, I would be giving up on this because I'm counting it to go in. She is not giving up on the play, and she's crashing in and getting us those extra points.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And see, like I say, if you put all your eggs in the basket of offense, you can be disappointed really quick in certain games, especially when you're going to see all kinds of
Maggie,
different
good hands.
looks defensively. So it's good to play defense and rebound and let that other things take care of itself. Buenaventura is going to take the ball out of bounds here for South Laurel.
Look here, Madeline Butcher is actually bigger than somebody on the court.
Yeah.
Maybe
Here
a
is
first this year. Good drive. Good layup.
Buenaventura scores off the glass for South Laurel to end the drought. Full court press here by South Laurel.
Sauer is like, why don't you guard her? That's the point guard that's wide open in the middle of the floor.
Maggie Holt now
Okay,
in the
they're
corner to
switching the
Butcher.
defense up now, so it's more of a 3-2. Nice move by
Brooklyn Thomas.
Wow. What an athletic move.
Shuffled everyone out of their Nikes right there. Real quick as Messer with the
Wow.
score up the court.
They scored within 4 seconds there, I
South
feel like.
Laurel got the ball up quickly. Thomas, the last basket, but South Laurel took advantage of everyone not paying attention to defensive assignments on the Maroon side, caught us sleeping, scored off of a long court pass. Thomas now in the baseline, turns
If she
with a
hits that.
fadeaway.
Okay.
Not the shot you
That's
want.
our ball off number 4.
Ball's off the foot of Messer, out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover from the Cardinals back to the Maroons. Maggie Holt inbounding. And it doesn't matter how we're set up right here inbounding, because South Laurel's already set up in their 2-3 defense. And
Yeah, I think
call
on
off
that
the
one, I
Dogs.
wouldn't even run that play. I would just throw it in.
Coach A smacked his head, being like, think out there, ladies, think.
Deep,
Butcher
deep. Wow.
for 3.
Okay. Good rebound, Taylor. Little high, little
Too
high.
high for Butcher.
Yep.
And it's out of bounds. Another turnover, James, early on here by the Maroons.
Good rebound by Talon, but she's got to be a little more secure in the ball with the pass there. So,
And South Laurel's not out of this. I mean, they are right in the
we've seen
striking
that.
distance.
Coach will have them around.
Yeah.
So,
Here is Bundy to Mills, back to Bundy. Bundy breaks the zone, as you spoke
look
about.
up, look up, look up. Good.
Up
Way
ahead
to
is
sprint,
Ralston
Talon,
running.
and go finish.
She
nice.
lays it up and fouled.
Wow, Ralston, yes. Ma'am, way to go hard. That was pretty.
Man, that was a nice layup. Good heads-up pass from Butcher to
Now
catcher
we
in
have
transition.
6 scores in the book in the first
Absolutely.
quarter.
Very well spread. Talon,
One of the best shooters on the team. Bingo.
and it's good. Connects on the
one of my
three-point
faves
play.
coming in. Michaela Monroe,
Michaela
Eminem.
Monroe coming in, 8th
big-
grader. We got to watch her in the JV
James
game.
Murray's a
before.
huge fan, Michaela. Be coming after an autograph sometime soon.
Here is Messer. She's going to let it go from behind the arc for the Cardinals. It's no good. Rebound on the weak side.
Die for it, girls.
And South Laurel has it. Here's May back to Messer. She's going to let it go from the same spot. Misses again. Out of
That's
bounds.
ours. Yep.
It's going to go to the Maroons.
Good block out, Michaela. Brandon, 24 points already. This is going to be fun. This is going to be one of those that's going to be up and down the entire time.
Both teams like to press, so it's
Well, Coach is dropping back here. Normally, he's pressed this entire time. But I guess
2-3 by South Laurel. Ralston thought about the NBA 3. Butcher's going to bring it in a little
No,
bit
that
closer.
pass was never
Throws
there.
it away. Ahead is Bundy looking for Messer. It's out of bounds.
that was a good idea, but it was a little bit too far ahead for her to catch up to. That went all the way in the corner. Sydney had to go get it in the guest locker room.
In for the Maroons right now is Holt, Butcher, Martin, Ralston, and Monroe.
Ooh, they about jumped that
yeah,
pass.
Messer gambled, missed it, trying to intercept the
Maggie,
pass.
that pass was
and
never
here
there.
is Bundy with the turnover by the Maroons. Sloppy play there offensively by the Maroons. Messer now directing traffic, gets it to her point guard, Bundy.
Boy, Maggie's playing way high on this 2-3.
Barry trying to intercept the passing lanes there.
Wow, Maggie knocked it off her and we got the ball,
A
Brandon.
7th grader, Maggie, came out on there. Callie Jones for South Laurel. Very young. Here's Butcher into the half court to Ralston. Ralston looking
Wow,
underneath
what a
to
pass.
Martin. Two
What a
hands.
pass. Good job,
Martin
Ralston.
catches and finishes. Martin has 6.
Good job,
She's
Taylor.
tied with Brooklyn Thomas also for the Maroons with 6. Mabe now breaking the press.
All the way.
Goes all the way in,
Oh,
finds
good,
Messer in the
good
corner
kick
for
to the
3
corner.
again. She misses. That's her 3rd straight miss. Rebounds Callie Jones. Here's Bundy with another offensive
Yeah,
rebound.
2 straight offensive rebounds.
Mabe in the lane. Now finds Bundy outside for 3. She doesn't miss. She connects.
Well, they deserve 3 after 2 offensive rebounds there, so that was 3 shots that trip.
Bundy, a sophomore for South
Oh,
Laurel.
run and jump.
We're going
You got to pass it quick. Good. Go get it. Monroe. Yes,
Nice
sir.
look and feed up top.
7 scores, Brendan.
Michaela Monroe, 8th grader. Here's Callie Jones, a 7th grader for South Laurel. In the corner in traffic finds Mabe. Back out to Bundy. Bundy dribbles in, penetrates 2 defenders, throws it off the glass, no good.
17 seconds.
Rebound,
Set it up for
Martin.
1. Okay. Mad Puppy says 1. Brandon, I would never have thought we would have come out and doubled them up in the first quarter.
All in the shooting, but then a lot of sloppy turnovers in this quarter here. To end, here's Martin. Finds Monroe at the buzzer,
almost.
can't get it to go. End of the first quarter, 28-14, Maroons.
Do you want to go to college, but you don't have a way to pay for it? Do you have a passion for working with your hands or learning a trade skill, or even starting a STEM career? The Kentucky Army National Guard will pay 100% of your trade school or college and will give you real-life experience while you're getting paid. Are you self-employed, own your own business, or just pay an outrageous amount of money for health, dental, or life insurance? The Kentucky Army National Guard provides all of these and more with TRICARE Select Reserve at a better than affordable rate. Are you someone that is interested in serving your country in the military, but you want to stay closer to home? The Kentucky Army National Guard allows you to live here and serve here. Serve part-time in our community 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks during the summer. Contact Staff Sergeant Sebastian Rode now to learn more at 606-269-2450. Kentucky Army National Guard for you.
All right, we are back, 28-14. We got to thank the lovely Miss Lily Carroll running our black box and our sound. Aiden
she
Geiger on
is,
main
yeah.
camera. Jacob Morrow as the producer. And then our man Bradley Merritt stepping in and running this
Yeah.
secondary cam today.
Lily Carroll, also a part of our drama, I won't say musical, but a play production this spring that's going to be a murder mystery. So everyone buy your tickets and come out and see.
We're going to have to go support her.
Yes, these
She's been a big
kids
part of the
work
MSC.
really hard and they make it look easy.
Good drive by number 11.
Stolen away. Martin's got the ball tipped away from Butcher. And here comes the Maroons off and running.
Nice
Thomas
pass.
to Martin.
Wow,
puts it off
left-handed.
the glass. No good. Mabe and
Jump
Martin
ball.
battling for the ball.
Okay.
Mabe has it. Martin backs off. Here comes the Cardinals. Bundy's going to run the offense here for South Laurel. She finds Callie Jones. Into the corner is number 24 at Sydney Blanton, a freshman.
Brittany with another steal. Big time is
Here comes
playing well.
Brooklyn
All
Thomas
behind the back
around the
dribble.
back.
Look at that.
Coast to
wow.
coast.
And 1.
And
okay.
one.
Brandon,
Man alive.
we may have a nominee for play of the year right there. And I know I'm biased, but the behind the back dribble by the 5'8" power forward and taking the lane, and you had to hit the shot, and the and one makes it even better.
Yeah, she made it look easy, but my goodness, that is nice handles, and she's a power forward.
Can we
Getting
put that
it
in there
done,
right now
Brooklyn
tentatively as
Thomas.
one of our top 5?
I like it. I like that play a lot.
Okay, you got to
need
remember
snip that
second
one.
quarter of the South Laurel game.
Yeah, snip that one. Second quarter, right start the.
She crossed the line too quick. Yeah, she's trying to rebound. I agree. That was Brittany. So we won't count the free throw part of it.
Oh my goodness, coast to coast, like Allen Iverson out there with the
That
handles.
was a sweet behind the
Yeah.
back.
Here comes Mills
Somebody's got a
right
drop.
now. Ahead to
That should be
Messer.
Sydney.
Messer puts it up off the glass.
Brittany
No
with
good.
another rebound.
Rebound, Brooklyn Thomas gets it to Martin. Sydney Martin's going to bring it up fast for the Maroons. Catches Murray in the corner. She's going to let it go from behind the arc. In and out. Rebound, 2 hands is Brooklyn Thomas.
Oh,
she
yeah.
goes up, met with contact. They're going to probably call this on Messer. on the floor?
1-1, looks like.
Okay.
Number 2, number 11.
Oh, they're going to call Bundy, but I didn't see her in the play.
I thought I saw 2 and 4.
Yeah. Brooklyn Thomas, when she gets both hands on the basketball, forget about it.
Dude, she is. I told you, the hair looked good. I think that's
Yeah,
what it. When I
that's
said
what
the
it
hair
is.
looked that good in pregame, we knew she's going to have a big game. So, we just need to have these sporting analysts come to us about who do you think's going to play good tonight.
She's got 9 points right now, the sophomore sensation,
Don't
Brooklyn
cross that
Thomas.
line. Boom,
And
10.
make it 10. Connects on the free throw. But she got it done with her rebounding, James.
Oh, look
Hannah
at her.
Murray,
Oh, Meese.
the
Look up,
deer,
Meese.
with the turnover.
The
Puts
deer.
it up off the
Oh,
glass.
dang.
Rebound, Sydney Martin
Right
puts
there.
it up and in. Martin has 8 for the Maroons. Here comes Mills in the corner. Gets the pick from Buenaventura.
Good hands right there, Sid.
She's got the ball, met by Sydney Martin on the floor. Martin has the ball, looking to Thomas.
Okay,
Here
4
comes
on
the
2.
Maroons.
How are we going to execute
Thomas
it?
finds Murray in a hurry. There's their Maggie Holt with the release.
Sydney
Long
almost
two,
got
no
another
good.
one. Jump ball. 2 of them. If
Right.
Sydney
Jump
and
ball
Brooklyn are
stays
going
with
to
the
rebound
Maroons.
this good, Brandon, we are
Yeah.
going to be a factor.
Crash
Now,
the boards.
You said I would like to have Maggie in there get some rebounds.
Yeah.
But Sydney and Brooklyn are getting it done.
Maggie Holt inbounding underneath the goal, finds Sydney Martin right at the elbow, pulls up, no good. Rebound goes to Mape. Here comes Messer. She's up in a hurry for
fast.
South Laurel. She's going to pull up. It's no good. Rims
There
out.
we go,
Rebound is Maggie
That's
Holt.
what I want to see.
Maggie brings it up. She finds Murray. Murray hits
Nice
it over to Butcher
spacing.
for 3. She lets it go. It's
Splash.
good. Nice pass from
Okay,
the
we got a full
inside out.
timeout. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Jacob.
Looking for a taste of home? Look no further than Ruckles in Eubank, Kentucky. With all-you-can-eat specials throughout the week and a tempting array of vegetarian dishes, Ruckles has something for every palate. From classic comfort foods to exciting culinary creations, Ruckles is where memories are made over delicious meals. So come visit us today at 192 KY 70 in Eubank, Kentucky. We're open during the week till 9 p.m. Ruckles, where every bite feels like coming home. Call us now for any of your catering needs at 606-379-6400. Ruckles.
Pretty balanced with everything. Butcher's 3's so pretty, dude.
She's got so much
somebody,
perch on
some small college better nab her. And they need to overlook the size.
When she catches it and squares up, she's money. I just don't like Maggie.
I love her game tonight.
I think we play it out on the wing.
All right, we are back live, 37-14. Brandon Foister, out of 10, I give us a 12 so far in the first quarter and 2 minutes because everything that's happened on Saturday is even better today on Monday.
Not slowing down a bit. I mean, this is fast, and this is obviously intentional. Coach A is just getting the ball, get it up the floor. Everybody's got handles.
Looks like we've got a spill over here. Coach Jones just throwing stuff on the court
Yeah, that's
right
what
here.
it was. He must have been
his
turned on
McCurry
here.
Central ethics
Coach
right here.
A
We got to
is
call it into question.
telling the officials
So-
to stop here for a second, direct traffic here as they clean up something on the sideline.
I'm just kidding the big man. We all love Coach Jones, so I have no idea who spilled it. Probably one of the girls, but it sounded good to blame it on Coach Jones.
Buenaventura
Oh,
now.
good. Look at my little
that's
niece again. Oh, crossover.
Kylie Smith turnover for
Maggie,
the
splash.
South Laurel Cardinals.
Wow.
3 for 3
That
from
is
behind the arc
crazy.
now is Maggie. Here comes
Charge,
Mills
charge.
running over Brooklyn Thomas, and I don't know. Thomas got her bell rung right there. She had her feet planted, but
BT, I love that you're trying that right there.
took
She
it
was
like a
playing such a
champ,
good
too.
game, yes.
took it like a champ, Brooklyn Thomas. 40-14 to end the bleeding. Now is Shelby Mills at the free throw line for South Laurel. She hits her first one.
Ooh, what a start. How many threes have we got so far, Brendan? 6?
We've got 6 3-pointers
Okay.
right now made in this
And
first
it's
half.
like 6 for 7. I don't remember that
Feels
many misses.
like it, yeah. We missed one early on. Murray has missed one that I know of that I can recall.
So maybe 6 for 8.
Yeah, I would guess that.
Okay, here's the pressure again. We can't get it in. Timeout.
Timeout as Maggie Holt's having difficulty inbounding the ball.
You notice he took off the pressure for a little while, tried something different, like I'm going to go 2-3 half court, but now we've been shooting so well out of that 2-3, he's like, okay, now I'm going to bring back the pressure, try getting this game, because if you told me that James Murray, the Lady Maroons are going to be up 24 points with 5:34 left to go in the second, looking at South Laurel's roster, knowing how good a Coach Souders is.
They compete, yeah.
And we know Coach A is a great coach, but when you win 2 state titles, I mean, that puts you in the upper echelon of coaches in the state, in my opinion. And to be up 24, the girls are peaking right now in early February, mid-February.
Coach Souders got a young team, so every moment's a teaching moment, and that's what he's doing. He's teaching adversity right here. So this is a young core. It's a lot to be excited in the future here for South.
Okay.
Messer interrupts the pass, but Murray's able to come away with it, running into her own players.
Yeah, Maggie had to get out of the way there for Hannah's got
Maggie
great ball
is
handling
just
skills.
kind of in the way. I wish she would set a screen. Here's Sydney Martin with no chance to catch
That's
that
our
pass
ball,
at all.
Yeah,
almost like
that should have been to the outside shoulder. Maggie threw it to the inside shoulder
Maggie
where the defender was.
Kind of
so
threw it out
if she
there.
would have thrown that one toward the backboard, I think Sydney could have pivoted for a layup.
Had she been a quarterback, she was throwing that to Martin in the middle and high.
Yeah, if we had Zach Anderson throwing that pass, baby. Good catch.
Madeline Butcher able to catch that. Throws it out of bounds.
Hey, Coach Miller said something to Mad Puppy because she went right after Coach Miller with that pass. So, Coach, whatever it is, man, don't say it again.
He didn't like it.
Yeah.
She threw a dart there. Here's Bundy finds Mills. She squares up for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Buenaventura
nice
gets it down
right there.
to
Wow.
Mabe and
that
scores.
was a great inside pass interior because I thought number 2 had it herself.
Buenaventura, nice touch pass. Martin going to show off quarterback skills, finds Murray. Murray puts it up.
Wow, I thought that was
Can't
going in.
get
Look at
the
Sydney.
roll.
Look at her. Go battle.
Sydney
Go
Martin
battle
getting 2
again.
rebounds and scores again.
Sid the Slayer coming
Sydney
today with these
Martin
offensive
with 10
rebounds.
points right now in this first half for the Maroons. Here's Mills wide open again. Can't seem to find the bottom of the cylinder.
Bring it down the
you
big
got to
board.
think it's pace of play, James. Catches up with you for a little while.
Well, I'll
We
tell you
play
one
so
thing.
fast.
Coach A has got these girls in shape because I don't see anybody
run and gun,
shortness of breath or holding on to the shorts. They look like they're full of energy.
Another unforced turnover there by Madeline Butcher.
Puppy, come on, baby. It's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. I know we're up 24, but that's the way you let them slip back in.
Bundy, sophomore for South Laurel, bring it up, cuts the pressure, finds Mabe. Mabe then dribbles in, puts it off the glass between 2 defenders, no good.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Rebound is
Jump
Brooklyn
ball.
Thomas. Brooklyn swings and can't come away with it.
I love how number 54 for South Laurel plays. She's going to be
Goes
a good
at
one,
it,
just to
yeah.
be a freshman.
Challenging the sophomore, Brooklyn Thomas. Make her work for it.
Brooklyn's done such a... Oh, look at here. We went to sleep. And that was a Kentucky inbound defense, Coach. So you got to work on that one. So somehow we went to sleep.
Here is Maggie Holtz, a Butcher. Butcher's going to bring it in around the back.
There, so pretty.
Trying to find Murray, but it's tipped away by Bundy out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Maroons. Maroons up 22 now in the second quarter, James, in a very odd atmosphere on a Monday night, February 19th. It's very quiet.
Nice inbound. Oh, up and under, left-handed. Beautiful. Sydney, that might have been my favorite
Sydney
move of
Martin
yours this
putting on
season.
a clinic right there. She used her
Look here,
pivot
steal,
foot,
look up,
everything.
look up. Mad Puppy, go
Holt
finish.
to Butcher. Butcher
nice
to
pass
Murray.
to Hannah Murray.
Off the glass, it's good.
Wow. Mad Puppy to my niece.
Man.
It's pretty awesome.
Bundy spins, tries to find Mills out of the pressure. She finds it long, too. Can't find the bottom of the cylinder. Off of Buenaventura out of bounds.
I almost thought that went off Mad Puppy right there. I don't know. So
looked like it bounced off the knee of Buenaventura, kind of, but it could have been,
could have been both.
Deflection.
Yeah.
Here is Maggie Holt inbounding for the Maroons. Ralston checks into the game for Hannah Murray. Hannah looks like she's just running a track meet because that's practically what we do, run and gun. Here's Sydney Martin bringing it up in a hurry. Finds Ralston. Back to Holt. Holt now. Can she be 4 for 4? No.
Look
in
at
and
Brooklyn.
out. Her
Oh,
first
took it
miss.
away. 54.
Mabe balls on the floor. And Bundy's got it. And they're going to say jump ball finally.
Got a foul on us. No, he's going to call foul, I think. He's got a foul. Maggie Holt.
They're going to call Maggie Holt with a push in the back.
was pretty clear on it, so I mean, something was happening in that Paul.
Team second in the quarter. Not very many fouls
No,
in
I
this
thought
game
there'd
with
be
how we
more,
play
Brandon.
with the pace of play. Here's Bundy to Messer. Messer now gets it to Buenaventura at the top of the key for three. It's
Nice step back.
good. Maggie Holt inbounding. Gets it to Martin. Martin met by two defenders, and they're going to call her for steps.
Did you see it?
Kind of tough to see. I mean, it looked like she dribbled. It was very fast, but that baseline official stepped in, and he had a better view than I did. Here is Mabe inbounding the ball for South Laurel. Finds Messer. Messer looking, picks up her dribble. Cross-court pass to Mills. Mills, NBA three. Still can't find the bottom of the
Ralston with the
cylinder.
rebound.
And
And she lost
Ralston
it.
dribbles around and runs into Buenaventura.
Jump
turns
ball.
it over in a
Jump ball.
jump ball as Bundy is on the floor.
Now, here's one thing. I love Talon, but
And-
Talon has to get tougher because between Saturday and today, I've seen her get numerous rebounds, but then lose the rebound.
Got to be strong. Two hands with the, especially this time of year.
Oh, long
Maggie
pass.
Holt throws it to no one. Buenaventura's there to pick
Behind
it
the
up.
back pass.
Dribbles in, kicks it to Mills for three. It's good.
Hey, little 14 ain't afraid to pull the three.
Lets it go. She's a freshman.
This team is going to be good.
Here is Maggie Holt for three. No good.
Brooklyn,
Second miss in a row. Messer's got it. Messer's going to bring it to Mabe. Mabe back to Bundy. Bundy dribbles in, kicks it to the corner. Messer drops baseline off the
And
glass, and it's in.
Neither girl sealed away the baseline, and that's one of my pet peeves when
Didn't
you
cut
don't
her
go
off.
put a foot on that baseline.
Butcher now going to slow it down and run some offense for the Maroons. She's guarded by Mills, a freshman, sophomore Butcher, freshman Mills. Butcher crosses over, goes left, lays it off the glass.
Nice
She's going to
job,
be
Mad
called
Puppy.
for, or her defender, Miss Mills, called
Let's
for
go ahead and
hands.
give a shout out to two of our favorite people, because I'm sure that they're probably listening in Florida right now with their grandbaby at the free throw line. Mr. Steve Butcher,
Absolutely.
one of the best superintendents we ever had, and the lovely Pamela Butcher, one of my favorites down there. I'm sure they're watching Mad Puppy play tonight, so knock down the first one. So we love you, Steve and Pamela, and anytime you want to give us your condo for a week, me and Forster will come down from Marine
that would
Sports
be awesome.
Network.
Yeah.
And,
Show us where all the seafood spots are, man.
Hey, we'll just make sure it's clean and tidy. And
Moving down here, James, one of my fond memories of Steve Butcher as superintendent was my first year of teaching when I got the one call and a message from the school, and it was Steve Butcher's voice where he called an I Learn Day. And I was like, oh, wow, he sounds like such a pleasant guy.
Pure
I want
country.
him to
Pure
read.
Casey County, right?
I want him to read
Yes,
the
bedtime
night before.
story.
Night
Yes.
before Christmas to me.
Yes.
It's just wonderful. He needs to do that right now. He needs to do audio books. Steve
Sydney,
Butcher.
that's tough. That's way to pull it out of there. 3-on-2.
Sidney Martin here to Taylor Ralston, now puts it on the floor, throws
Turnover,
it to
Taylor,
no
honey,
one.
come on.
And Buenaventura has it. She's trying to adjust her face mask here as she comes up. Bundy has it. Bundy, the point guard for South Laurel, dribbling, finds Buenaventura. It's a 2-3 zone by the Maroons. Buenaventura splits two defenders.
Nice
and there's
rebound and one.
Mabe off the
Yep.
glass. South Laurel's crashing the glass here, James.
Fans, stay tuned because we should have an 84 feet with Sydney Martin because I think we played Maggie Holtz
Did we
on
do that?
Saturday,
Okay.
I think. So whichever one it is, we'll have the other one tonight.
Well,
so
Sydney
be
and
ready.
Maggie are both very, they come off ladies of very few words, but they did a great job. So we hope you as the viewers and listeners enjoy what we were able to put together there and trying to get them to talk
I was just
more.
thinking 84 feet with Forster sounds so much better than 25.6 meters with Murray. I mean,
25. I think we should rename it to 25.6 meters. I think
it
that'd
just
be
doesn't
great.
have the ring
Mathematically.
that 84 feet with Forster does. Get it, niece.
Murray for three.
A little
No
short.
good. Rebound
Good,
comes to Maggie Holt. She got a hand on it, tips it to herself. Here's Butcher now.
Oh, she had the inside lane. I thought she could have dribbled for a
And
layup.
there's a lot of traffic out here at the top of the key. Martin has it. She's
Sid's
going to
being
dribble it to the
patient.
top
So
of the key.
Brendan
It's
yelled
smart.
24s went down to 18 here, so it'd be nice to go in up 20 and a half, but
Absolutely. Here
That
is
should have been a
Martin
walk.
handing off
I
to
agree.
Butcher, who stumbles, falls, the ball's on the floor. They're going to call jump ball.
Brendan, I would almost call that a walk on Madeline.
Yeah.
Because once she fails, she's rolling
you
around
fall,
with the ball.
she's trying to stand up with it.
Yeah.
And
So it's one of those which I don't blame them for calling a jump ball for somebody gets hurt and you make a quick call.
Bundy now dribbles all the way up and breaks the pressure.
Look at
She's met
Sydney
by
just go
Sydney
take it,
Martin,
and a
who
foul on her.
ran over both players going after the ball. It's Bundy and Martin. And they're going to call it on
That's just one of those
Bundy.
things. When she gets older, she's going to be stronger. Sydney's that senior right now that lifts weights and runs track and everything else. So that's why you do it for. So you can take away a ball like that.
Force, man. Force. But she worked so hard at it.
Okay, Mad Puppy, this is for Steve Butcher. What are you going to do for Granddaddy? Double
Mad
screen
Butcher off the
and
screen. Finds
Michaela Monroe.
Monroe
nice.
finds Martin.
Wow. A foul at the buzzer. We'll get 2
We're
shots.
going to call a foul.
Nice job, Michaela Monroe. Now let's knock it down, Eminem. Oh, she passed it. Okay, Sydney gets the free throws.
And James, we've been on a cold spurt here of no offense for the Lady Maroons, so Martin's going to go to the line here and
You know,
try to break
that's cool.
that.
You say no offense, and we're on pace for 100 if she hits these 2 free throws.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean,
boom.
considering how it was going, it's the first one. Second
Sid
one.
the Slayer, about ready to knock it down. Great back-to-back games, and boom, on pace for 100. Okay, fans, get ready to enjoy 84 feet. We'll thank a couple sponsors and get ready for the halftime show with Murray and Foister.
Got a nasty pest or infestation that you just can't get rid of? All-around termite and pest control can help. Whether you are dealing with a minor pest issue or a full-blown infestation, we have the expertise and experience to handle it. Our team of experts are equipped with the latest tools and techniques to ensure that your property is completely pest-free. Call to schedule your appointment today at 606-219-5037. 5 stars out of 5 stars per Google reviews. That's, again, 606-219-5037. No pest we can't help.
It's the day after Valentine's Day, and it's Maggie Holt. Maggie Holt's about to go 84 feet. Maggie, what's up?
Nothing much.
Let's do this. Maggie, what is your middle name?
And
What's your favorite breakfast cereal that you like to eat as a kid?
Captain Crunch.
Ooh, my favorite too. Favorite go-to food dish that you like to eat?
Probably just like cheese dip.
Something that Coach says when he's angry at you.
Sprint.
Just run. What is your goal for this team for the rest of the season?
Win region.
There we go. Most influential person in your life?
My Aunt Peggy.
Nice. Who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Bullock.
Maggie Holt. If you don't like it, she's coming after you. 84 feet.
Are we hot here? All right, Brandon, let's do it from here. So Few rookie mistakes again, so they can see our beautiful faces. Let's talk about the first half here. 50-30. You got the breakdown on the points here, so go ahead and give it to the fans.
Yeah, so Sydney Martin leading all scorers for the Maroons with 14, followed by Brooklyn Thomas, who put in 10. Maggie Holt hit 3 3-pointers and has 9. And then the rest we have Murray, Butcher, both with 5 apiece. Taylor Rowson hit a 3, and Michaela Monroe, the 8th grader, got on the board with 2.
You know, speaking of, Michaela had an excellent assist to Sydney Martin right at the buzzer.
Yeah.
And she
Nice
got 2
pass.
free throws.
Yeah.
So that was a good look, and literally it happened as
Smart.
the horn sounded.
Very
So,
smart,
yes.
presence of mind to get, to get the ball and pass it to Martin, which oftentimes we see ladies when they get in a hurry, they're forgetting that element of the extra pass. And this is a very unselfish Maroons team. But James, the big story from that first half is pace of play. Wow, I'm out of breath watching.
It's fun to watch. You can't say that we ever do anything as far as a snail's pace to go, because it's fun to watch it up and down the court. And it seems like all the girls have so much energy that they're fully conditioned for this track meet. And that's what I love to see. Nobody's tugging their shorts and nobody wants to come out of the game, and it's fun.
And here's the thing. Considering we know what we do, we will not slow down. I look at the score, and I'm kind of with you, even though it's odd to say that I think South Laurel is not out of this game. By no means. And I look at the score, and it's 50-30, but they are not out of this game. With the way that turnovers are going, especially how turnover-prone we can be, I think South Laurel, if they are able to find the bottom of the cylinder a couple of times, that might be a little bit of momentum that they need to kind of shift this game in the spurt and then find out what happens when it comes down to offensive possessions. So we'll see.
Yeah, you made a good point there, Brendan. And we literally could do a few things better. So instead of a 12 out of 10, I'll give us a 9 out of 10 for the first half. But we do got to slow down a little bit, because you and I both love Mad Puppy. But Mad Puppy made a couple critical turnovers in a row. I won't say critical, but a couple, we'll say, plays she could have done a little bit better had she slowed down and been a better decision maker. But overall, the pace of the game's going good. The flow's going good. The girls are passing the ball well. The girls are shooting it out of the gym. So they seem happy. They seem loose. They seem like they're cohesive right now, and that's a good sign going into the last week before district play.
Very much, when there's so much parity and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Maroons that have all scored, that means it's very unselfish basketball. So if anything, that's what you like to see. Let's just keep the great shooting. But you and I talked about it. When Sydney Martin and others decide that they're going to crash the glass, and Brooklyn Thomas, it won't really matter what you do offensively. If you commit to doing those things, good things are going to happen. And that's where you see the weight of the world come off of your shoulders if you're just worried about offense. You defend your man, you rebound, you're doing a lot of just for your team. So I will take that any day. And Sydney Martin, the last couple of games, we've seen that message has been delivered. She is crashing the boards, and we're seeing her also make the extra pass to her teammates. So it's been fun to watch.
Okay, let's get ready to thank our sponsors once again, and we'll come back here in a couple minutes and get ready for the second half.
Crane and Boom Services of Kentucky. Whether it's trusses, air conditioner unit, swimming pool insert, hot tub, signs, flagpole lifted, or a grain bin moved, if you can't lift it, Josh can. Remember, Crane and Boom Services of Kentucky for all of your lifting needs. No job too big or small. Crane and Boom comes 100% recommended by Maroon Sports Network. So call 606-305-1832 and ask for Josh. Crane and Boom.
time to shine, yeah! Watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me now.
Let's give a shout out to one of our hardest working seniors, Mr. Tucker Gover. Tucker's the owner-operator of Grime Busters, and he will make anything look new, from vinyl siding and sidewalks to 18-wheelers. Plus, he does lawn maintenance and more. Just look at this picture of a before and after. Save your time and drop him a dime. Call Tucker at 606-425-2580, and remember to turn your dirty into purty. We are live. Go ahead, Brandon Foister.
Well, James, if this second half is going to play out like anything like the first half, you better strap up your boots and hold on to the bucking bronco, because it's going to be a thoroughbred horse race here between both teams with pace of play.
Yeah, I don't know if we can shoot. Now, we got a little cold at the end, as you said. We missed probably 3 or 4 threes at the end of the half. Let's see what type of energy South Laurel comes out in here, because I'm truly shocked that we're up 20 points at halftime.
Coach A subbed in, and we saw 5 different lineups in that first half, too, with combinations. Hannah Murray is being called in traffic right here.
Coach is having to yell. My niece is confused right now.
Coming out of halftime here.
She doesn't know where to go right here in this box set. Okay.
Spacing, and South Laurel's going to run a zone.
What a pass.
Hannah Murray now catches it. Throws it to almost no one, but Brooklyn Thomas bails us out. Catches the loose ball.
Oh, Hannah was open.
Hannah Murray now catches the pass from the top of the key to Holt.
Good long gooseneck. That's the way I taught her back when she was little, with all that practice in the gym. Good job,
Good
niece.
follow through on that jump shot.
Yes, it was.
Sometimes the hardest shots to hit. Mills in the corner to Messer.
Nice pass,
Messer to
girls.
Mabe.
Nice jump step.
Jump stop and score.
She is going to be easily a 1,000-point scorer before South Laurel's history.
Coach A said might have been some extra steps. The Stripes disagree.
I like the jump stop.
Martin for a long two.
Nice. What we got going on now? Coach A, quick timeout.
And a 30-second timeout from Coach A.
Well, Brendan, we've scored 4 points in 38 seconds here, so 2 trips, 2 baskets. Hannah Murray and Sydney Martin coming out gunning it right here. I'd like to know what her field goal percentage is, because I would put it in the upper 50s right now.
Yeah, shooting the ball really well. I know there was a spurt where we weren't putting up very many shots there in the second quarter late, and it kind of stopped, but we'll see.
What do we think about our man, Brad Woodcock, bringing home a freshman and JV championship? Let's talk about Brad Woodcock.
I mean, call him Phil Jackson, man. He's got one more, and he can three-peat it right here. That's what I say.
You and I are both huge Brad Woodcock fans, so what a great guy and a great person to be on the bench. So
absolutely.
Brad Woodcock, you got 2 fans up here.
He was a groomsman in my wedding.
Wow.
Brad Woodcock.
Did not know that.
Looked good in the what was called the new blue suit that all the groomsmen wore. So, yeah, Brad Woodcock's a good one. He's getting it done in the history department, getting it done here for the Lady Maroons basketball. Here is Miss Bundy, bringing it up for South Laurel, finds Buenaventura, goes baseline, met by 2 defenders, a wall. Mabe can't handle the pass.
Oh, she went and got it.
Somehow got it.
Foul?
It's now going to be called, I thought, a jump ball, but they're going to call a reach in on...
No, that's not on my
Hannah Murray.
Niece. I need to go talk to this referee. Does he know who he just called that foul on?
Her first foul.
Okay, I'll let him away with that.
Mabe comes in on Martin and Thomas.
I would call it on Thomas is who I'd call it on.
Thomas, let's see.
And he did too. He agrees with me. Sydney was clean.
That is her 3rd foul, so we don't want that to be a costly mistake.
She looks like she is so confused right now. Like, how is that foul on me? Like, that should be on Sydney. Her facial expression right there was priceless.
Yeah. Oh, and first free throw rolls out.
She'll hit the next one. Good form, good follow through.
Number 54, Peyton Mabe, is a 5'11 freshman of South Laurel, and he's got good hands and good feet.
Brendan, looking across from you right now, behind James Powell, is that Brad Woodcock's twin sitting straight across?
Oh, my goodness, yeah. That I don't know for sure, but that could be the father of Brooklyn Thomas. Now, I think.
Okay.
Now, I don't know.
Well, he's almost Brad Woodcock's twin, right?
Man, it's uncanny.
That's a foul on Sydney.
And
I would
looks
call
like
it too.
Peyton Mills got ran over.
Good hustle by Sid. Sydney's checking on her, so that's a good sportsmanship. She's making sure she's okay. Good job, Sid. Playing hard. First foul by her.
54-33 here. Mabe gets the inbounds pass back to Mills. Mills is in the corner, finds Mabe down low, guarded by
nice
Thomas.
move.
Shuffled her out of her feet there.
Maggie,
nice plant.
pull it out of there. Sydney's so
Sydney
strong.
Martin grabs it, and she's going to bring it up for the Maroons. Quickly finds Butcher in the corner to Murray. Murray met with a trap and throws it away to Buenaventura. Buenaventura swiped at by Butcher. And it's a little out of control by both teams here early on. Bundy, might have picked up the pivot, and she is hurting right now.
Wide open in the corner. She's got to knock that down if you want to make a comeback.
Sydney Martin.
I agree. She got fouled.
And it looks like point guard number 11 might be holding her wrist a little bit. Hopefully she's okay. Hole inbounds to Butcher. It's 5 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
Good start. Up 21, went in half up 20, gained a point here in the third quarter so far.
Down low quickly to Thomas.
That was
she can't
almost
handle
like
the
a
pass.
curveball. It's almost like a Jacob Todd curveball right there.
Probably, kind of gave us no chance to make the play.
But it was
Jacob Todd.
It was curving to the outside.
Here, yeah, Jacob's here with us. The production
it's going to be fun
tonight.
to watch the baseball team this year.
Can't wait.
We got a lot of pitchers, and let's hope that poor old Chance Todd can stay healthy.
And
Look
here's
here, my
Murray.
Go finish, baby.
Tips it away, getting things done defensively.
I just knew that was going
Fouled by Bundy, but can't finish the score. She's going to go to the free throw line. Hannah Murray going to the line. She has 7 tonight.
Now my niece, I'm going to predict 1 for 2 if I know my niece at all. Now, I hope it's 2 for 2, but I'm going to say 1 for 2 right here from practice today when we were in here. Splash. Okay. Now make me a liar, Hannah. Go ahead and hit the second one. Go 2 for 2.
Hannah Murray is really picked it up in the last month with her play defensively. She is.
Oh, okay. Do I know my niece?
Tough to, and rebound. Sydney Martin finds Hannah Murray with the 2.
Nice.
Assist from Martin.
Good
Bundy
job,
brings
Hannah.
it up. Finds
Slide
Messer.
over. Nice.
Messer tries to get it to Mabe. Taking away
is
Brooklyn
so
Thomas.
strong, dude.
Breaking up that play. Maggie Holt looking up to Butcher in the corner.
Swing it, swing it. We got people open. We got 4 on this side. We needed to swing that.
Brooklyn Thomas calling for it baseline. Murray's wide open, and it's been her.
Look at this rebound by Sydney.
Sydney Martin going getting it. Martin has 18. Wow, that's what you do. You crash the boards, and good things happen. Here is Messer in the corner for 3. It's good.
Nice. Good shot, Messer. 59-36 fans. PC rolling so far.
Messer
4:30 left.
caught that ball in stride. Shoulders were squared and let it go. Look good. Butcher now to Martin. Martin long 2 in the baseline.
Nice.
It's
If
good.
Sydney can keep knocking down those 17 and 18 footers, Brandon.
20 points now for Sydney Martin.
We're going to be a tough out.
She's going to have a solid double-double with the way she's rebounded the ball here.
That is the thing that's impressed me the most about her in these last 2 games.
Messer picks up her dribble, kicks it out to number 24. That is Sydney Blanton, a 5'7" freshman.
That went off Sydney's leg. She's like, yeah, it coming off me. But, man, she was right there battling for it again.
Going after every 50-50 ball. That's good. It's winning basketball, James. Inbounding the ball for South Laurel is Messer. Messer finds Blanton. She dribbles it out for South Laurel.
Oh, right there.
Finds her point guard Bundy, who's going to dribble it up to Mabe in the corner. Back to Bundy. And Mabe's going to look at it. Finds Bundy cross-court pass to Blanton to the corner to Messer. Messer goes baseline. Around 2 defenders. Off the glass. No good. Buenaventura battling for the rebound.
Sydney goes in and gets that jump ball right there.
It's a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Cardinals. Taylor Ralston subs in for Hannah Murray, putting in good minutes this third quarter. Inbounding the ball underneath the basket is Bundy. She finds Mabe caught us sleeping again, James.
Yes.
Good 2-man catch there. can't finish and connect. Maggie Holt has the ball. She's going to bring it up and go all the way to Brooklyn Thomas on the baseline.
Sydney almost had that rebound again. Look at Maggie fight through here. Dive, girls, jump ball again.
And Mabe has been everywhere in the last 2 quarters.
Yeah, we've
South
talked
Laurel.
about how much we like her and how she's going to grow over the next 3 years.
Rebounding, she's passing, good communicator. She's a young lady. It's a freshman who's got a bright future ahead of her here.
You know, one thing I've noticed about our Lady Maroons, look at Mad Puppy.
Ooh,
look at Sydney.
Rimmed out. There's Maggie Holt battling for it. Quick outlet pass to Holt. Holt trying to find Butcher underneath.
That was sort of a weak pass by Maggie right there. That was almost a flip of the wrist instead of a good hard pass, because Maggie's a lot stronger than that.
Not giving anybody a chance to catch it, really. Mr. Cook here giving us the thumbs up as he walks by. And
we almost had the steal. Nice movement by South Laurel.
Bundy for 3. No good rebound.
Maggie, look up.
Holt's
Maggie, look up.
Butcher in the front court all alone. She's going to scoop it up and score. It's good.
You ever notice how Mad Puppy almost comes and the layup comes from her knee instead of coming from up top?
And when she shoots it, it touches the rafters. I mean, gosh, she's got so much arch and spiral on the ball.
Oh, good job,
Deflected
Taylor.
by Ralston. Ralston taking a page out of
up,
Hannah
Taylor.
Murray's book. Sydney Martin looked up ahead by Butcher.
And one.
Spins and scores.
Timeout, Coach A.
Sydney Martin with 22 now, James.
Brandon, up 29. So I missed my prediction pregame. I just knew this would be a battle tonight, so I completely whiffed on this prediction.
Oh, my goodness, man. Coming out, getting it done, man. That's just Coach A saying we're going to run, and Coach Souter is at the point where he's like, I don't know what we do, literally, as he's talking to his group right now. And every moment's a teaching moment, but Coach A's up, coaching their staff.
At this point in time, it's almost a known that Pulaski has this game. So as a coach down there in the huddle, now all I want to do is see them compete. I would like to win the rest of this quarter and the next quarter. My goal would be to get beat by less than 20. And I know that's not a huge goal here, but when you're down 29, you got to take some little victories to go ahead and get ready for the district regional tournament. So you need building blocks.
Absolutely, and at this point, the guards are playing good. You just want to clean up those turnovers, because when you get down to some games, to some caliber of components, when you're where you need to be in the region tournament, taking care of the basketball is everything.
I feel like we're going to get some Caroline Heist, and we're going to get some Superwoman before this game's over with.
Yeah. A competitor, man. Well, she's a bulldog. Savannah, man, I don't know what you did, but...
Caroline.
I know, but Savannah, I don't know what she did to her younger sister.
Oh, okay.
So bullied her a lot, but she's got the message.
Man, she played great
hard
in that JV game.
Yes, she does.
You know, Ralston does a good job of getting her hands on a lot of the balls right there for deflections.
Sean Heist, of course, their father, keeps the books down on the scorer's table. He's got to be liking what he sees. Savannah, of course, is really going all out for tennis this year.
I don't know if I've seen Savannah around school very much this year. I used to see her all the time.
Yeah, I see her in my 4th period. She's ready to put all the hard work in on the tennis court for Coach Chris Atkinson. And
Michaela almost
her goal is to get a scholarship for tennis.
Is she just a junior jump ball?
She is.
Good job, Brooklyn Thomas.
I really like the way she would come into a basketball game and rebound, Savannah. And she's a hustler.
Superwoman. Superwoman sighting.
Here she is, Bella Stevens.
She was just a little bit too late, man. I would have sprinted that. She'd got that extra sprint. She would have got in earlier. She just cost herself probably a minute of playing.
We got to find a Superman shirt and have her, flex in it or something.
Well, Gavin
Holt
has to sign it if we get a Superman shirt. Then she can sign it as well, but Gavin Steele, the original Superman.
Maggie, nice touch pass to Butcher. Butcher can't hit the 3. Two-handed rebound by Brooklyn Thomas.
She tried
throws it off the glass. Doesn't hit. Thomas now battling for the loose ball with, it looks like, Blanton. It's out of bounds. It's going to go to the Maroons.
Okay, quick question. Basketball knowledge. Who's number 11 on the boys team? Go.
Number 11, is that Fraley or is that Will Blankenship?
Neither. Gavin Cook.
Gavin Cook, okay.
Gavin Cook.
Numbers haven't got out. Fraley's number 1, right?
Fraley's number 1.
Penny Hardaway. Will Blankenship's 24?
24.
Okay. What's Ethan Idlewind? 30?
Should be 14, shouldn't
14. And who is Zach Anderson, 4?
4.
Number 4. All right. We'll get those down.
You did a good
All
job.
in attendance right now,
but
too.
you know, the big thing, I was looking, number 11 guarded number 10 so well over there. So that's what I was looking at, the uniforms. So that was Gavin guarding Walker
Butcher,
Craig.
high arcing 3.
Splash. Mad Puppy, your 3 is
Big
such
shot
a
there by
beautiful
Butcher.
thing. I mean, it looks like it's going in every. She must put countless shots up in the
Yeah,
gym.
she does. She's got 11.
Double dribble.
Butcher has 11 tonight.
Steve and Pamela have to be so proud down in Florida.
Oh, man. Again, I would like to go follow them around and find out where all the good seafood spots are, because you know there's some good eating around where they're at right there, James.
Brandon, my favorite seafood, yours is shrimp.
Oh,
I think.
Well, you went to my spot that I told you about, Osteen's in St. Augustine.
And we appreciate that.
Good night. That place is
But
good.
mine is steamed oysters, as you know. Look at her, Michaela. Superwoman. Okay.
You like steamed oysters?
Love them. Have you ever tried them?
I've tried raw oysters on a cracker. That's the farthest I've ever went with oysters.
Okay, commercial time.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support. 12th.
Well, Brandon, just when you didn't think we could play any better, we came out and hung another 10 spot on them. So now we're up 30 going to the 4th on South Laurel, who's 5-1 in their own district.
That's a big. I mean, with the atmosphere like it is, it's been strange, but I mean, superior play here by the Lady Maroons right now, just running the Cardinals out of the gym.
All right, here we go. So working it around. They did such a good job with that little bounce pass for the entry. That is coaching.
That's drawn out of a timeout
yes,
right there. Yeah. Here in the 4th quarter, Taylor Ralston has it. She's looking for Maggie Holt. Maggie trying to find Sydney Martin, who puts it up off the glass and in. She's on a tear
nice
right
pass,
now.
Maggie. Good dime. Good assist. But, yes, Sydney has been out of the world these last 2 games.
24 points for Sydney Martin right now. That is Messer for 3.
Look at
no
Mad
good.
Puppy go in and get it.
Jumps up to get the rebound. Here she goes, Madeline Butcher.
Sydney, great pass. Bingo.
Good, calm, cool, collective, caught the ball, laid it in, did what she needed to do.
I love it. And then you give a high five. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You go ahead and acknowledge the passer. When
Thank
you get
your
a dime
point
like
guard
that.
there. Madeline Butcher
Yes,
sending that postage.
I love them giving each other 5 that trip.
Here is Bundy. Almost shuffled her pivot there. And here's Messer.
Foul. Yep.
Going into Sydney Martin and
Sydney,
meeting
you don't need to bring your arms
Wall.
down, honey.
We're going to call
Brandon, if you
Sydney on
remember
the
last
foul.
year in the regional tournament, what really cost us the game was Sydney being too aggressive. So if you'll remember, she got her 4th foul, if I'm not mistaken, in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Which you
right.
never see happen, ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's, wow.
I'm pretty sure I'm correct that she had 4 in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
She had to set down a long stretch of time.
Yeah, during Danville.
Game.
And
Danville was good. Danville was really good.
That was when Love Mays kind of
Yes.
caught that hot streak.
Love Mays
Yeah,
was
that's
hitting
right.
from the corner, hitting every. She put 30-something up against us.
Man alive.
Hopefully we learned. Hopefully we can keep her out of foul trouble, and it's going to be electric. So fans, get to Lincoln County.
Madeline Butcher
Taylor's
now
ready to shoot.
finding
Look here.
Sydney Martin in the
Jump
middle
ball.
of
I'd
the
call
zone.
jump.
They're going to call it on Buenaventura
We get a foul. I would call it a jump on that
on
one,
the
Brandon.
floor. Yeah, you're right. And Sydney Martin's going to go to the line. She has 26 tonight. Going to
Really?
add to that.
She's going to close in on 30 again?
Misses the first.
Looked like that one was all arms. I didn't see a good knee bend on that one, so I think she realizes that one. Let's watch the knee bend on the second free throw. I guarantee it's going to be more.
Second one is good.
Nice.
27 for Sydney Martin as she leads all scorers tonight. She has 27, and the opposing team has 42.
Oh, look at Taylor.
Sydney
Look at
Martin
the
now
behind
has
the
the
back.
ball.
Oh, nice
Trying to
one.
find Taylor, but, oh, man, too hard of a baseball pass. Madeline Butcher ran it down, though. Gets it out to Brooklyn Thomas. Thomas finds Ralston.
Oh, blocked her
NBA three is blocked. Finds Butcher. Butcher's going to let it go for a long three.
Sydney got it blocked,
Martin
left-handed
trying
blocked.
to get her own rebound here. Finds Thomas for the scoop and score.
Brooklyn has got such a good short-range game.
She
I would
does.
like to see Brooklyn shoot more 10 to 12-footers.
That's a nice dish by Sydney Martin to find her after Sydney got 3 offensive rebounds there.
Good
Made
pass.
Underneath,
Don't foul.
guarded. And, ooh, almost they waited to see if she was going to get it up or not. And
you know,
Coach A's got something to say about it.
She did bring her hands down, Brandon, so I can't say a whole lot about that one because, you know, her hands went down. If they would have stayed up, I think everything was good. Now, she did look like she got all ball, but...
And discussion between Coach A and the Stripes.
He's laughing. His probably favorite restaurant that's in Laurel County. Yeah. With Coach A, I guarantee some humor was injected into that.
Sydney Martin, 27. And Maggie Holt comes out of the game. We honor our seniors here tonight. We love them so much, and we're going to miss them.
Good free
Made
throw.
connects.
So up 32 with. Well, I thought we had a running clock on Saturday.
Thought we did
It's not
too.
30-some points? Is it 35 maybe?
I don't know what the
we need to
rule
find
is
that
on
rule.
that. Darren Meese is saying no soup for us on that, though. He said, I'm going to let it go.
Look at that cross-court pass. One more.
Hannah Murray for a three. It looks like it might have got
I would like to Hannah to give that one more to Mad Puppy. Foul on Mad Puppy.
Yeah,
She brought that arm
see
down.
when we do that.
Yep.
It's we just don't ever learn. We keep making the same mistakes there. But
Number 14's almost identical in stature to Mad Puppy. So she was excited about potentially getting a block because there are probably not a whole lot of blocks in her career.
that is Miss Mills, Shelby Mills, a five freshman guard for South Laurel who hits her first. Second attempt is good. Michaela Monroe into the game. Madeline Butcher, point guard with the ball. Number 25, Hannah Murray. Taylor Ralston and Brooklyn Thomas is your lineup now for the Maroons. Ralston catches the pass off balance.
Oh, nice.
Tries to get it to Monroe. Thomas saves.
Bring it out of there.
Monroe's trying to bring it out, but swiped at by 2 defenders.
Nice steal, Mad Puppy.
Right when you think they had it, Madeline Butcher steals the ball, gets it up to Monroe real quick, who puts it off the glass and in.
Yes, sir. Big and strong. I love it, number 12. Good job, Michaela Monroe.
Yeah, she's got 4 and looking to extend that here at the free throw line.
Hey, we got to say that name for another 4 years.
Yeah. She's tough, man. Very fundamental. She's got good hands.
Love the shoes.
A lefty shot here. And she
Beautiful.
releases.
Straight butter. 5 for Monroe.
Letting it go. She's got
5 or
5.
7?
5.
5, okay. Mad Puppy just came out.
Buenaventura, and we have right now.
Okay, hey, Heist is in. Heist will score before this game's over.
Oh, absolutely.
Dribbled off her
Getting in
foot.
there
Ooh.
and- yeah, ooh, almost.
Ooh, is that?
Number 15, Callie Jones. Callie Jones is also a 7th grader that she's guarding right now. So Buenaventura has got a young lineup out here. Callie Jones, a 7th grader for South Laurel in the game. Shelby Mills lets it go, NBA range, and it's good. Young lady has had a hard time shooting tonight. I love that she's still shooting. That's a shooter's mentality. You keep shooting it.
Kicked out.
Never remember your misses. You keep shooting for the ones you're going to make.
Brennan Forster, when's the last time that you shot a basketball?
Let's see.
I miss the days you were in the PC gym hooping it up. Dropping-
You and I
dropping
were
off-
playing an
dropping
open
off the
gym.
dimes.
Yeah, I was able to hit one every now and then. Playing with Dalton Murray, who had the floater, and at that time, Dalton Murray with the hair.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Thomas with
clean
the
up the
offensive
glass. Go
rebound.
get it
Gets
again,
another
girl.
offensive rebound, but it's taken away by Mills. She's going to bring it up for South Laurel in a hurry.
Nice
Finds
pass. That
Messer.
was nice.
Rebound
Michaela
Monroe.
is so tall. Good rebound, girl.
And this is Caroline Heists. Finds Hannah Murray. Back to Heist. Heist is going to let it go, James, just like you said. In and out.
She's going to score in the next 4 minutes. There's no doubt in my mind.
Ooh, Taylor Ralston just runs over Mills on the sideline. That just looks like.
Well, we know that William Byron won the Daytona 500, and our man Blake Burton won $285.
Wow,
through
look at
DraftKings,
that.
Betting $15
Sports
on William Byron.
at their finest.
So, hey, the man is just good. He wins a JV title on
He's
Saturday.
like, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going to bet on Daytona.
He is in a NASCAR fantasy league with me, Brendan Forster, and he's the defending champion, and he has a trophy in his classroom at school. There are 20 of us in the league.
I can understand football fantasy, but NASCAR fantasy, really? I can't do that.
When basketball is over and football is a dead season in sports. I know we got baseball.
I mean, what does
can
he
only watch
do?
so many
Does
red
he read
games.
NASCAR Illustrated? What's the guy doing?
That's a good question. I don't know if he listens. I don't know if he gets in the morning. He takes an ice bath every morning of his life. This is a true story. So he's one of the big ice bath bathers.
Okay.
So he goes out there and gets in.
What does that do? Is that going to improve longevity?
Supposed to stimulate your heart rate and your
or stop your heart if you don't know what you're doing.
Your circulatory system, and you're supposed to feel so much better and energized and have more energy throughout the day.
Okay. Well, that might be true, but if it gets too cold, now you will stop your heart, and that could be dangerous.
I think it's in the 40-some degree range, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is a 3 here in the corner by 24 for the Maroons.
Now, she played good at JV too,
That
Brandon.
is Lily Todd.
Lily Todd,
being stared at by Gavin Lawson behind me and Mr. Todd. I thought I was going to get jumped. They were with Tony Soprano's game.
One thing Gavin Lawson doesn't know is that Aiden Geiger called him out and said he could beat him one-on-one at basketball.
I heard it with my own ears.
That is a true story, and defensive stopper, Gavin would not score if Aiden Geiger guarded him.
That's what I heard.
So that is a true story.
Michaela Monroe finds Caroline Heist here with 3 minutes counting down. And we have Taylor Ralston trying to find Lily Todd here.
Nice pass, Lily.
Caroline
Get in there,
Heist.
Caroline. Splash. We said she was too good. She's going to be one of my favorite players.
Man, three-pointer getting on the books is Caroline coming in here hot as an 8th grader.
Nice pass, nice layup.
And that's Blanton who scores for South Laurel, number 24. 81-50, James. Ralston now slowing it down.
Okay, now I want Isabella to score. I want Superwoman in the books. You know, one thing I've noticed, Lily Todd passes the ball so well.
Kind of careless there with her pass. Todd
Lily,
tips
deflection.
it back to Heist.
Okay.
Heist is off and running. Ralston thought about the 3. Looking at the top of the key to Heist.
Oh, she wanted to pull it again, you could tell. Deflection. Come on, be strong, Taylor. Just took it away from her.
Another careless turnover by the Maroons.
Foul on Caroline.
Heist trying to block the shot. Coming over Blanton.
Hey, she almost reminds me of a clone of Mad Puppy.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
With their energy, with their enthusiasm, with their ball handling, with their shooting. I mean,
we're going to see that duo in the backcourt for a couple of years.
I would almost love to see them play 1-on-1 in this gym and see some fireworks because Caroline can score.
Checking in at the scores table is Anna Ross. And looks like number 20,
Kayla Monroe comes
Malia
out.
Bullock, number 23.
Bullock's 23. My man Josh Bullock is over there, proud daddy. Bullock's Pro Tinting. If you ever need your windows tinted, see my man Josh, because there's no better window tinter in the county. So Josh, need a shout out. We need some Maroon Sports Network.
Yeah,
we'll just do it for free, man. We'll
Hook
do it
us
for
up
free.
with some tinting, man.
Josh,
I'll take some tint jobs.
My Maxima looks great, man.
In and out by Anna Ross on the baseline. No good. Rebound. Here comes Bundy for South Laurel. Finds the 7th grader on South Laurel who hits the 3.
That was straight butter. That looked pretty. Woo.
That's Callie Jones, a 7th grader for South Laurel, getting on the books here.
81-55.
Malia Bullock finds Caroline Heist. Heist across court to Lily Todd. Todd goes baseline, running into Blanton.
Yeah, Blanton didn't go over to get the baseline. She sort of bumped her out of bounds right there. So we always talk about try to run ahead and put your foot on that baseline. Brandon, we get 2 full weeks and 2 days off.
I will not know what to do with that
Wednesday,
much time.
March the 6th.
That's crazy, yeah. That's a lot of time to get caught up in grading, I guess.
Brendan, I think I may accidentally go to Russell County tomorrow night. The game don't start till 8:30 Central Time.
Whew, oh, that's right, yeah.
So I think I may ride over tomorrow night.
Bundy for three, in and out, no good. Rebound now comes off to number 54,
I love
Maeve,
that
and they're going to call it on the
she's
floor.
still fighting and competing, Brendan. They're down 26, and she's still playing hard.
She rebounds well. She passes well. She does a lot of things well, and she's a fantastic basketball player for South Laurel. The future's really bright here with this young core that they have here. Coach Souter has, and he's a competitor, so he's down there rubbing his eyes in disbelief right now as he doesn't know what happened. Ran into a buzzsaw, but
Splash. Good free throws. 81 to
Three is good.
56. 25-point lead.
we got a minute, 15 seconds, and a turnover by Malia Bullock.
Josh is just smiling over there. He's like, my daughter really just made that pass. So, Josh, she's young.
Yeah, give her a break.
Yeah, give her a
man.
break.
Like she's.
I'm going to blame it on the orange tennis shoes because that's Tennessee color.
I don't know what's going on there. Mabe down low, guarded by Anna Ross, puts it up and in.
All right, Bullock, let's go. I like the leg sleeve, so let's make Josh proud here. Is she a lefty?
Looks like it the way she carries the ball here.
I don't know.
And
Kick.
trying to get it to Anna Ross at the elbow, and it's kick ball. Possession arrow stays with the Maroons.
My man Josh Anderson's watching every broadcast, man. Josh, we love you. We love you. 8:30 tomorrow night. So 8:30 Central Time, 7:30 Central Time. So 8:30 Eastern Time.
Okay.
All right, good steal by Lady Maroons. 28 seconds to go. I say still let them play instead of backing it out. We'll see. They're young. Nice pass.
Anna Ross almost too open, unable to connect.
Lily pulls it out of there.
Malia Bullock swings it
Okay,
to
now we probably should just run out the clock.
Ooh, Blanton intercepts the pass there by South Laurel and gonna hold it for the final second.
I would shoot it. Okay, that's your final score, 81 to 58 from Dave Fraley Gymnasium. So 23-point lead. Brendan Foister will make it a quick wrap-up so you and I can get home and give us your final thoughts.
Well, final thoughts. It was a fantastic performance and a bittersweet night to say farewell to Maggie Holt and Sydney Martin at Pulaski County Gym for regular season. And Maroon Sports Network, they've been great to watch and follow, but now they'll move on. We hope to see them advance farther to state. But Sydney Martin on fire tonight with 27 points. Hannah Murray ends with 10. Madeline Butcher ends with 10. Maggie Holt ends with 9. Brooklyn Thomas scoring 12. Taylor Ralston with 3. Michaela Monroe, the 8th grader, coming out on fire with 5. And Caroline Heists with 3.
Okay, one thing we can say, we love our seniors. So Sydney and Maggie, we're going to sign off,
Absolutely.
thinking about you girls. But, man, you guys are such a fun
the
crew
best.
to watch. And please get Brendan Foister and I a trip to Rupp Arena for the girls.
there you
so that's
go.
the one thing
Go
we're going
get
to
it
ask
done,
of you.
ladies.
Please get us to Rupp so we can call the game.
Yeah, get it done, ladies. We love you. You're the best. And